8 of 9 missing skiers found dead following California avalanche. 6 skiers were rescued on Tuesday in the Castle Peak area of the Sierra Nevada. 8 backcountry skiers have been found dead, and 1 remains missing following an avalanche in California's Sierra Nevada mountains, officials announced Wednesday. Search crews on Tuesday braved highly dangerous conditions to rescue 6 other skiers who were part of the same guided group, authorities said. The tragedy is the deadliest U.S. avalanche in 45 years, second only to an avalanche that killed 11 people on Washington's Mount Rainier in 1981. Crews were working on Wednesday to bring the remains of the 8 dead skiers off the mountain as soon as possible to be reunited with their families after autopsies are performed to determine the cause of death, authorities said. Nevada County Sheriff Shannan Moon announced the deaths at a news conference on Wednesday and said the skier who remains missing is presumed to be deceased. Moon said that among the dead were 3 guides from the company Blackbird Mountain Guides. 7 women and 2 men were among the deceased and missing skiers, the sheriff's office said. Placer County Sheriff Wayne Wu, whose agency participated in the search and rescue operation, said that among the dead was the spouse of one of the members of the search team deployed to the rescue operation. This incident has specifically struck our organization and that team hard, as one of the 9 missing decedents is a spouse of our Tahoe Nordic search and rescue team member, Wu said at Wednesday's news conference. Perilous conditions near Donner Pass, where the avalanche occurred, continued on Wednesday morning. Rescuers faced a winter storm dumping more than 2 inches of snow an hour in the area, grounding rescue helicopters and hampering ground crews trying to reach the missing skiers, according to the Sierra Avalanche Center. Tuesday's avalanche was reported around 11:30 a.m. Pacific Time in the Castle Peak area at an elevation of 8,200 feet in the Sierra Nevada northwest of Lake Tahoe, according to the Nevada County Sheriff's Office. A group of 15 skiers, 9 women and 6 men, including 4 guides from Blackbird Mountain Guides, encountered the avalanche, according to the Sheriff's Office. The group was in the process of returning to the trailhead at the conclusion of a 3-day trip when the incident occurred, Blackbird Mountain Guide said in a statement. Based on the accounts of the survivors, Captain Greene of the Nevada County Sheriff's Department said all 15 members of the group were together when the avalanche occurred. It was reported by the individuals that survived that they were attempting to go out as a group, that someone saw the avalanche, yelled avalanche, and then it overtook them rather quickly, Greene said. Greene said the bodies of the 8 skiers were located near where the survivors were found. He said survivors of the incident had located 3 of the bodies before the rescue teams arrived. Preliminarily, the slide measured a D2.5 on the destructive force scale, the avalanche version of the Enhanced Fujita Scale for rating tornadoes, meaning it was strong enough to injure, bury, or kill a person, according to the Sierra Avalanche Center. A D3 on the scale is strong enough to destroy a house. 6 people were successfully rescued Tuesday evening by search and rescue teams with varying injuries, Moon said. The survivors, who range in age from 30 to 55, had been taking cover under a tarp when they were found alive, according to Moon. Moon said the deceased skiers were from several different states and that their relatives were notified on Wednesday morning before the news conference. Greene said the bodies were placed in a location where they will be easy to recover once the weather allows. The survivors made a 911 call using an iPhone satellite SOS message, the sheriff's officer said. Emergency beacons also helped rescuers find the stranded skiers, the sheriff's office said. Due to extreme weather conditions, it took several hours for rescue personnel to safely reach the skiers and transport them to safety, where they were medically evaluated by Truckee Fire, the Nevada County Sheriff's Office said in a statement. 2 of the 6 skiers have been transported to a hospital for treatment. Moon said initially, authorities were told that 16 skiers were in the group, and 10 were missing. She said it was later learned that one person decided not to make the trip at the last minute. Rescuers faced very difficult conditions, including avalanche danger themselves, according to Brandon Schwartz, director of the Sierra Avalanche Center, which forecasts avalanche conditions in the area around Lake Tahoe. The area saw 2 to 3 feet of new snow in the last 36 hours and more was still falling at 2 to 4 inches per hour, Schwartz told ABC News. Moon said 2 search teams comprising nearly 50 rescuers approached the avalanche site from the north and the south. Snowcats transported the teams to within 2 miles of the avalanche site, and from there, the rescuers had to ski to the location, arriving around 5:30 p.m. on Tuesday. Moon said 2 of the survivors suffered injuries that prevented them from walking. The survivors were taken back to the Snowcats and driven back down the mountain, Moon said. 2 of the survivors were initially hospitalized, but Moon said one remained in a hospital on Wednesday. The Blackbird Mountain Guides said the avalanche happened in